This is Archive of 12, and today we have a variety of different things that I'm going to be reacting to. I'm not doing it all in one video, don't worry about that, but I will be, as you can see, reacting to quite a number of different things, some of which didn't load up, some of which did. We're going to start off this reaction train with a song that I should have reacted to last week, but I didn't have time to, which was Daddyphatsnaps' Sun Wukong rap, featuring Johnald, which is Black Myth. I believe that's the name of the song. I really wanted to get to this last week, just could not have the time and did not have the mental bandwidth to do so, so we're doing it now. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and I will be talking about it. And without further ado, let's get started. Not gonna lie, I kind of missed the THX intro for that section there. Maybe DPS may have gotten in trouble for that, which would have sucked, but I kind of missed the THX intro for that. Then again, the way that the song is starting, maybe that was intentional.
Tell me who fucking with me? Wait, let me listen, nobody. Whoever coming at me? Bet they gon' missing nobody. Deity scared ID me. Who did they kill it? Nobody. Where did I witness? Nobody. I'm at the top of the list with nobody. Bitch, I'm always on that monkey business, but I'm staying to go. Titanic with the rains, iceberg in the crowd, but I'm staying afloat. Big fish in a big pond, yeah, you look large when you stay in a moat. Laugh big when I pulled up, now you begging wild, guess I'm staying a joke. Boy, it's a slippery slope. Got your health critically low in the broke. Got infinity stones, getting the fuck about infinity. You live infinity years, you will still be infinitely broke. I don't care about a piece of you feeling something. Let me see it out easy, but stick to your dome. All I need is a reason you stand against the king is treason. Believe in your way with the pole.
Okay, so my first question here, obviously there's some scenes in here from the Black Myth Sun Wukong game, but I'm also seeing some Sun Wukong anime in here. So is this just about the character, the legend Sun Wukong, and not specifically about the Black Myth game, and the title is just referencing the game? Is that what this is? Or is this or is there an actual anime that ties into the game? Because I haven't heard anything about an anime, but maybe I'm just missing something. That's my first question, because that could radically change exactly what this is doing in terms of like bars and not predictability, but basically references. Like if he's only focusing on the game, then there are some elements of the Sun Wukong story that obviously will be omitted because they're not covered by the game, or maybe he'll reference them at a certain point as to either have happened or will happen. But if this is about like the entire legend of Sun Wukong, then there's a wide variety of things that DPS could do that, like, I'm already getting hints that he's doing here. References here and there. I know a decent amount about Sun Wukong. I don't know, I'm not fully knowledgeable on him, but I know a decent amount about the legend. So if what is happening here is actually what is supposed to be happening, if I'm imagining this correctly, and I suppose by the end of this we'll figure out if I am, then it just begs the question, exactly what is the actual scope of this? Is it just the game, or is it the entire legend? Or is there an anime that's going to be covered alongside the game? I'm not sure about that particular part. What I can tell you is that DPS has the arrogance of Sun Wukong down. Wukong is an arrogant a-hole. Like especially at the very beginning, before Buddha kind of slaps him down and he like becomes enlightened and becomes the mythical hero that essentially inspires characters like Goku. He is very arrogant in his own abilities. He knows he's that good, and he challenges individuals just for the fun of it. And I love the energy that DPS is projecting here. It definitely feels like a Sun Wukong vibe. Like, this feels right to me when it comes to describing what it is to talk about the character of Wukong. So I really like how he has decided to focus on even if this isn't about the game specifically, I love the fact that he is focusing on the superiority god complex that Wukong starts out with. He doesn't fully lose that, if I remember correctly, but he does manage to get it under control. He doesn't take things as he takes things more seriously once he gets, schooled by Buddha. So I really, really appreciate what DPS is doing here in trying to capture that feeling, because that's a really important aspect of his character.
Business celestial, so then get co-sign. I'm the best you know, exceptional with mine. No, I'm extra boat, terrestrial divide. Cause the best you know, get head to toe divided. You coin the eyes, the ferry boat you ride, and I ride the beat of Eskimo. I'm icy, the coldest bro, me coldest flow alive. Even when I'm frozen, others know the ride for me. I still a pack. I don't need to be an animal to tell you that. Cloud surf when I land, need a helipad. Reincarnate, I send him for the hell and back. Then I send him back. Papa's giving time to teach him and got him wobbling. And y'all gonna leave me beats in the beats. My only offering bobbing and weaving. We about to see if he got the dog in him. Monkey King going King Kong on him. Who am I?
Oh, I was wondering how Johnald was going to feature in this. I was wondering if he was going to have a verse, if he was going to pop off with a rap, or if he was just going to be the chorus. And honestly, for a song like this, it makes perfect sense for him to be the chorus.
Though the light is faded, fate is guiding me. Who am I? I know it's meant to be. I won't let the hatred take the fight in me.
The sound design for this song is incredible. The fact that it harkens back to like Chinese themed instruments, the fact that it feels like it's a Chinese epic, like what you'd hear in like a Chinese theater when DPS isn't rapping, and then it just goes into a rap section or comes out of a rap section that has blown your mind already. This kind of like grounds you and brings you back and makes you focus more on the mythology, the feeling of the mythology of Sun Wukong, while DPS is really telling you, this is how it is. This is who he was. This is how I am. Like, I love that. It's a blend that can be difficult to achieve, but Johnald and DPS have achieved it so well.
I was born to be the king.
When you meet in your end, there's nothing but truth. I'm in your temple. What you gonna do? Still got a chance. Just call it the truth. Hope you bought your mans. Fuck you, call everybody. Call it Zeus. Never been one for the suits. You go and put in the labor, they keeping the fruit. Now you feeling some type of way when you go to express what you thinking. They telling you mute ain't the type of dude. I don't battle orderly authority just cause they telling me to. You don't come correct, well then bet I'ma come at your neck and then everybody in the booth. When I see you squatching, you don't leave an option. I'ma beat them senseless. I don't need the offer. What they teach is poison. I don't breathe the toxin. All they speak is lessons. When I speak is spots and want me playing dead. But
Oh
I
my
beat the person. Better
God.
do the math. I'ma beat the problem. So you pull the pole. I release the column. Thought your life was precious. Should've teased a goblin on goblin. You nothing but a side mission. Not a main story. I ain't gotta say that I did it.
Wow.
They make a new legend 500 years later. See your ass whooping. Put it on a hieroglyphic. On that monkey shit. I be 20 toes down with a scribe. Describing how I hit him. If you come against me, it's a phrase that you never gotta worry about saying what I'm winning. So
DPS snapped here. Okay, so I'll admit there's a lot of stuff that I'm only getting contextually. I'm not really understanding like the full lyrics. It's a difficult thing for me, especially when it's going this quick, for me to wrap my head around the lyrics while also reacting to the vibe and the instrumentation, the sound design. Like, there's so much going on. I am having trouble like following lyrically what DPS is saying, but the gist of what I'm hearing basically falls in line with what I know about Sun Wukong. Like I said, I'm not an expert on him by any means. I don't know much about like the details of his lore, but I know a fair amount of Sun Wukong's lore. I don't remember it in order, but I remember that, like, you know, he was arrogant, and he, like, this is the Cliff Notes version, by the way, because I don't want to get into a seminar here. He was arrogant. He was doing all, like, a whole bunch of stuff that eventually got the attention of Buddha, who put him under a rock for 500 years. And when he was freed, he ultimately ended up learning a few lessons that led him to the path of enlightenment. And he was able to essentially ascend to godhood through that. And like I said, I know I skipped through a bunch of stuff. I know I'm sure that I probably got something out of order, but like, that's like the Cliff Notes version of exactly what happened with Sun Wukong. And the way that he's describing some of the events in the rap, it's a wonderful, like, summary of the details of those events, while also putting this, you know, putting DPS in the first person, putting him in the eyes and the mind of Sun Wukong, and basically saying, I'm that good. You don't want to challenge me, you know? And he even made reference to the fact that he was beaten by Buddha and put under that rock for 500 years. That didn't change the fact that Sun Wukong was still one of the most powerful deities that had ever been conceived by humanity. But, like, it did humble him quite a bit. He had a 500-year timeout, and afterwards ended up becoming a better person because of it. So, like, but he never really loses that arrogance, like I said before. So, like, I love the fact that DPS is still focused pretty heavily on the arrogant aspect of Wukong's personality, while at the same time still giving us that, you know, pre and post Buddha fight comparison in the lyrics.
I know who fucking with me. Wait, let me listen. Nobody. Tell me who coming at me. Hey, bet they go missing. Nobody. Deity scared of ID. Who do they say that they killing? Nobody. Who on the list of the G? Oh, hey, T, you wrong if you don't say me. I've been disrespected at the list they left me. They were misdirected and kiss them dead me. Brought me in a section that was picturesque until the system checked me in a prison straight. Cause when they take your freedom, it's a living death. No, I won't bow to no one. I will live in death. So you can take your shot and see who hit the deck. Cause either way it falls, I'll be getting rest, and that's bad.
I will say I was a little startled, just a little bit, by that transition into Johnald's part. But that was because that could have easily just been a hard line to end it on. But I am glad that we're getting that wind down, so that way we have a chance to, like, really sit and think about what we just experienced, while also being serenaded by this lovely, lovely voice.
My destiny, though the light is faded, fate is guiding me. Who am I? I know it's meant to be. I won't let the hatred taint the fight in me. I was born to be the king.
Ooh. I wasn't expecting that. I will say Johnald's part could easily have been added to any other Sun Wukong song and it would have made sense. 100%. That could have easily been a completely separate song. And honestly, if I'm going to be perfectly honest, I wouldn't mind hearing a song in that same tone about Sun Wukong. Like, I wouldn't mind, like, this topic being revisited by a different artist, whether it be Johnald or somebody else, that featured that perfect instrumentation, that perfect, like, lyrical masterpiece of the chorus, but at the same time, the rest of the song matched it. DPS's part was absolutely fantastic, but I am curious as to what a song that sounds from beginning to end like the chorus does. I am curious to know what that would sound like, because that was fascinating and beautiful, and I love the way it ended. with like the choir repeating that final line, I was born to be the king. Like that was just, it was just a wonderful way. That was a beautiful way of ending it. I loved every second of that. And I genuinely wish that there was, I guess, a little bit more of either the DPS part or the Johnald part. Because I wouldn't mind hearing like what DPS could have come up with on his own for a chorus or a hook. But again, that's no disrespect to either one of these guys. The fact that I'm wanting more of either side is just a testament to exactly how skilled they are in creating like music like this. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Arkoff12, and I will see you in the next video.